All right, let's do this.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. This is the Brothers by Law. I'm your host, Jeffrey Stiff.
And I'm Thomas Bowman, and today we're here with...
Sean Rowell.
Yeah. And today we're going to be talking about 5G and why you need it because of all these outages.
Yeah, we had a rough start.
All right, let's check it out. Today we're going to talk about cloud gaming. Is it just cloud gaming or cloud everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to make sure. I was like, I know we were talking about like, or Thomas was mentioning like cloud gaming. I was like, well, we're just doing like all things cloud. But
Yes.
cool. Yes. Were you about to take a sip?
No, I just grabbed my water bottle.
You're like,
I catch
yes.
myself so many times just grabbing my water bottle, and like, I'm not even thirsty. Why did I grab my water bottle?
I don't know. Maybe you think you're thirsty. I'm a bored drinker, so I'll sit here and just like drink water all the time. And then like towards the end of the podcast, I'm like, okay, I need to use the restroom. Jeez, why did I drink so much water during this thing?
Yep.
All right. So you are like the expert. Well, not really an expert, but you know a lot about cloud gaming. I guess my question is,
I know where.
yeah. What is your like favorite cloud gaming thing right now?
Well, I don't like really have a per se favorite. I just like the way that the industry in itself is going. The fact that you can pull up thousands of selection of titles and just pick whatever game you want to play and play it on your phone or tablet or anywhere on the go. It's just a complete revolutionary new way to do gaming.
Mm-hmm. Until people complain. Like
There's
all the
always going to be
publishers.
complainers.
Yes, I can understand people complaining because of the lag and all that stuff, but
Well, that and like
all that's going to change.
GeForce Now kind of got hit hard recently. I felt pretty bad about that. I was like, oh, they had a good thing going. People are pulling stuff out now.
Well, I really didn't know I don't know a whole lot on the GeForce. Thomas actually mentioned that to me like a week ago or so ago.
Mm.
I hadn't had time to even check it out, but I just know from the past year or so, everybody has been gaming up towards cloud gaming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's three big players on the thing with Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. And unfortunately, I don't think the Strata launched to the success that Google was looking for, and most people didn't either. They're still used to playing on a disk.
Yeah.
But hopefully this will break that habit.
Man, so like my first
Even
impression with
with me
Stadia,
and
I was
Thomas
pretty
talking,
happy about.
The main concern,
What's up?
I'm excited for.
You're excited for it?
To me,
This is different because normally
I'm
people are like
having a hard time
complaining about it.
hearing
They're like, nah, I hate this thing.
Yeah.
oh no, it's with anything. People get into the daily grind of how they do things, and when something comes along that actually is going to change it and improve it and make it a lot better, it's hard for some people to accept.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this before the launches that I really see this being the last generation of consoles being made.
Mm-hmm. I kind of hope so because I don't know how many more consoles I can sit in that entertainment center.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's kind of bundled up, and I don't want to get rid of any of it, but
I think, Nintendo will probably sort of sit there for a little bit with the consoles, but they'll eventually move up to cloud gaming.
they're gonna move to mobile.
Yeah, they'll just go to mobile. They may just stick to handheld.
Nintendo's actually been tasked, mostly with a bunch of Japanese people to build their own infrastructure for their own cloud. Whether it be as huge as what Google or Microsoft has is a different story, but they've actually had talk with Microsoft about going to their cloud like Sony is.
What, really?
Hmm.
Oh, that would be a change. I'd be like, oh, okay.
It would be interesting.
I always thought Nintendo made really good games. As for consoles, like, I don't know. I mean, I can't complain too much about the Switch, but it's definitely really hard to call it a console. It's more like a handheld.
Yeah.
So if they like join Microsoft, that'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool. I don't know. I guess like my favorite, like I've tested out a few different streaming devices. So far, probably my favorite was the Microsoft xCloud. Even though it's like still in beta.
Yeah.
But like, I tried GeForce Now. It was kind of nice to be able to put whatever games I've already purchased on the cloud and play it wherever. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. They definitely did a good thing with that GeForce.
What all have you tried out? Oh no, I don't hear him. Do you hear him?
No, his volume disappeared.
Oh no. Yeah. Hold on. What happened?
Yeah, the volume just disappeared on you.
Like, what happened?
This is just hating us today. 5-star. No, I'm giving you like a 2-star Facebook chat. I hear noise.
You hear noises? Okay, cool. So that means the audio is working.
So there is some audio going on.
It's a Sunday. It's my favorite day.
There's little noises popping up here and there, but
We are so close. Ooh.
the Brothers by Law podcast where nothing goes right.
Not a well, that's not true. We've had a few good episodes. I was like, hey,
There's always
it didn't
something.
break this time. Yeah. So, the chat. What is the most aggravating thing you've ever had to go through? Should I try redialing?
Are you guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh,
Wait, can you hear us? I don't think
I've been hearing y'all.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. So we got voice.
We got voice. Hells to
you're-
the yeah.
No, your video is kind of like lagging a little bit.
Yeah, that happens.
All right. Well, at least we got audio. That's the main thing is audio.
Yeah, gotta have the audio. Although, hey, hold on, let me check something real quick.
He's gonna go check something real quick. But okay, so what cloud services have you used?
Google Strata is the only one I've used.
Just a Strata?
Yeah, that's it so far.
Okay.
I mean, unless you consider like whatever Xbox has right now, like the Pass and all that stuff on their machine. But it's not an actual real cloud gaming experience.
Yeah.
I missed the first part. What?
I asked him. He's only used the Strata,
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
which I played it for a little
I
bit.
mean, it came out for $130. That's like almost buying 2 games.
Yeah.
So I said, what the hell, and went ahead and bought it.
That and you get a Chromecast and a controller. I really wanted, like, I was like, you know what? I always wanted, already kind of wanted one of those Chromecasts. So I was like, yeah, that's not a bad deal. A little extra for the controller. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
But I don't have the pro subscription anymore, so I'm kind of. I don't know. It wasn't too bad.
Well-
I enjoyed it.
Exactly. For a first try at 100% cloud service, it was not bad.
Yeah. I've seen worse. PlayStation Now, though it had a lot of games, I had pretty bad experience when it first came out.
And see, I just downloaded the PS Now I just did the free trial for the PS Now yesterday, and I don't have the greatest internet. Like, we have pretty crappy internet, just because we refuse to use the the big name brand here, and we go with AT&T. But we can't get the AT&T fiber in our area, unfortunately. But I actually have had really good experience with the PS Now. I've done the GeForce, and it worked okay. A couple of games I had a little bit of lag into it, but it wasn't horrible. And those are really my... well, I did Steam Link way back when Steam Link had its thing.
The video never came out.
I don't have the Steam Link anymore. But it was horrible.
Now, see, that's the key.
What's up?
That's going to be the key with any cloud, though, is internet service.
Yes.
Which,
And
what I learned from you, I'll let you go ahead and talk about that with Elon Musk and his little project.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Starlink.
Yeah, so like
His goal is to
wasn't sure what
put
you were
enough
meaning for saying there.
satellites up into space to give,
Yeah.
I guess, he said a minimum of 100 megs per second for like $40 or less.
It's a good
That
start.
was his goal.
That is a really good start for everybody in any location type deal.
He was supposed to launch 60 satellites
Exactly.
today. I was really bummed out that he didn't.
Oh, just today?
Yeah. I think that's what it was. I don't know. I saw some tweets and then I saw he had to stand down because I think something like one of the little alert things or abort things came up. So they're like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow or something. Yeah, I've been tracking that. I was like, man, that's going to be cool. Ooh. Satellite
He's catching
internet.
a lot of slack from like astrology because they say it's making like fake constellations up in the sky.
Yeah. Could you imagine trying to like use a satellite and you're like,
Well,
or not a satellite, but a telescope, and you just see all these satellites just shooting around?
yeah. Well, I mean, with the way we're headed for the future, with everything being such internet and cloud based, we're going to have a grid of satellites above us to keep everybody connected. I mean, it's just sort of...
Exactly.
Teleporting data. That needs to be a thing.
Well,
that'd be cool.
My understanding, he's supposed to have like 2,600 up in the air by the end of the year, and half the U.S. and half of the top part of Canada on his system.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
I'll switch from T-Mobile over.
Oh, yeah. If it comes available, I'm definitely going for it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's the key. If he gets it up and everybody can have high speed,
Reasonably
cheap
priced internet.
it will boost the cloud so much faster, becoming a mainframe in everybody's life as far as gaming goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, question. We're talking about like internet stuff. How do you feel about 5G? Because like I know that was supposed to be the thing that kind of was supposed to boost this whole cloud infrastructure and everything connected, but from my readings, it doesn't seem to be doing that so hot. So I was just kind of curious how you felt about it.
I'm sorry, you cut out a lot.
I was just curious on how you felt 5G is doing and its impact on society. Probably cutting
Well,
out a lot. Oh.
I can tell you right now, none of the carriers have 5G where I live yet. From what I've read,
Here.
I have Verizon for phone service.
Oh, okay.
And my understanding is if you're in a building, it's horrible.
It's like impossible. Unless they have it to where like bounce off of walls or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I got really excited about it, but then as more like stuff came out about it, oh shoot, did we lose him? Oh no, my computer just fell asleep again. That's really dumb. I'm like paranoid now. I'm like, no. Yeah, no, I was really excited about it, but then like I heard it couldn't go through walls very well, and then I know some companies don't really have 5G; they have fake 5G.
Yeah.
Which I think 4G went through the same phase.
Oh, we did lose him.
Oh, dang, he didn't even hear any of that. You know,
we lost him again.
This is what happens. You need 5G. I had a feeling we lost him, but I was like, I'm hearing a little bit. I'm like, maybe.
You know, this could totally be like, this is why we need cloud gaming. Our cloud.
Oh man.
It's calling me on my freaking phone, but we need it on
What?
there. Well, because it's my Facebook and I have it connected, so we need it on that. Okay.
Oh, we even got video.
Oh, we got video this time.
That was my fault.
All right.
See, we need 5G.
This is why we need cloud.
Oh, so close.
I actually had a phone call coming in, and I tried to.
Okay. I was like, man, the internet today is just not having it. It's because everybody's got the virus and they're just sitting inside, just downloading everything.
Yep, everybody's suffering from the corona disease, so everyone's just hiding away downloading and streaming.
Yeah.
Seems like it spreads all electronics now.
Yeah. I'm trying to think on where I left off there.
You started ranting about 5G.
We were talking about 5G.
Yeah, I was saying like I was disappointed in it because I know it's just not quite there. I know a lot of people have fake 5G, which, and I was saying like 4G has like something that or went through something very similar at one point. So I don't know. But the times like this, 5G needs to be a thing.
Always need to be connected to all those satellites.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be honest, I haven't had the experience to try it out yet.
Neither have I.
Like I was saying, it hasn't been to my area, and I have Verizon, but everything I've read and heard that Verizon's only good if you're out in the streets.
Basically.
It just goes back to, using 4G.
And I got a Samsung S8, and I don't think I'm going to be upgrading anytime soon, so I'm just going to live that 4G life for a bit.
I mean, my phone bounces from like 5G to 4. Like I'm in 5G right now, but it's at like 1 bar.
Oh, you do have 5G?
Yeah, I got 5G right now. It's like 1
Oh,
bar.
well, here I was like, I think we have 5G here. I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly don't even pay attention to that anymore. It's like, as long as my phone works when I need it to, I don't care.
So you've tried the Stadia.
Do y'all enjoy it since y'all have it in your area?
Like I said, I couldn't even tell you the difference because I've never even paid attention.
You don't have gigabit speeds and
I have it on my phone. I only use my phone for like really work stuff or Facebook Messenger. So
he doesn't watch enough YouTube.
I don't, not on my phone. It's sort of
pretty along the lines of what I heard. I mean, if you're actually not doing some kind of thing on your phone that requires that kind of speed, you're not going to notice much of a difference.
Yeah. Like I'm not downloading. I'm not usually streaming any videos or anything on my phone. Normally it's just like Kevin. I listen to podcasts, but I download them at night before I, go to bed. So I have them download on my phone.
Do you download ours?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, like you said, like the speeds doesn't really matter too much, at least on a phone. Like for me, like the higher speeds works better for like being connected to all my inner devices, but even if you have like those higher speeds, you still have to rely on the servers to go those speeds, which a lot of times they throttle you anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of bums me out. Because I was like trying to download a few things. I was like, oh man, let's see how fast it'll download, right? I got gigabit. And then it doesn't go that fast. Because there's no servers here in Wichita.
Yeah.
Wichita, Kansas. I think the closest is like Dallas, I think. So I'm
Good
getting latency
Dallas.
anyways. And yeah, I never get those speeds. That's the thing. Like, I wish if they need to get this down for game streaming.
Yeah,
It needs to be everywhere.
Definitely. Which hopefully what Elon Musk is going to be doing with his little satellites, getting that internet available to everybody, the cloud, the internet. So what's your biggest hope for cloud gaming? I mean,
Hope. Oh,
like
well, we're getting deep.
what do you want? Like, what do you want out of cloud gaming? What do you want it to accomplish? Besides the destruction of Sony.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Are you not a fanboy or something? Like, you just hate Sony?
I had to throw that in
Sony
there.
Sony will not make it to the next round, is all I've been saying.
Oh.
Sony don't have the money or the billions to pump into a cloud service to do their own. That's why they had to go cut a deal with Microsoft. That's all I've been saying. I mean, sure, Sony's going to keep their exclusives around, but when it comes time to build the next consoles, it's just not going to be there. So, I mean, they're going to be playing a way smaller part in the future of gaming than what they are right now, is all I've been trying to tell you. But as far as what I wanted to accomplish, well, I mean, if the internet speeds ever get to where you can, to be able to, you know, just pick your phone up and pick up on your game or your tablet if you live in a big city and you're riding the bus or the subway and you just get on it and play on your trip to work or
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the ability to be able to pick up and play a game at any moment that you want.
Yeah, definitely going to be something that's going to be super exciting. It's like, I imagine though, with that being more of a thing, playing these better graphic-wise games on being able to play them on your phone, I imagine our phone screens might get a little bit bigger. Or people may be going more towards tablets.
Like I was saying, like they're already getting huge.
Like, yeah, but
Well, I mean, considering that Motorola and Samsung's already made flip-out phones that turn into the size of tablets now,
Yeah.
that's the future of phones.
I can see, like, yeah, what the future of these phones are going to be looking like. Going to be interesting. And my buddy was talking, he was thinking, like, it's basically your phone's going to be a hub. So, like, you're going to have, like, a dock, like, at your house. You plug your phone in, and it's going to, like, connect to, like, your TV. And, like, everything's going to be sort of, like, off of your phone.
You can do that already.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be sort of more of the future when the cloud comes.
I mean, maybe not by a dock, but you can sync your phone and your TV already.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you could be sitting there playing the game and watching it on your 65-inch TV.
Or 60-inch.
Yes, my nice new 60-inch TV that'll come in. I just about to buy a new 60-inch TV because our 55-inch took a crap.
Hey, the price of TV is going down. Every time you go into Walmart, you see a bigger TV at a 50-inch price TV.
That's what I'm saying, because like our 55-inch TV, like 4 years ago when we bought it, it's a Roku smart TV, and it was probably $800-900. And this one we got a 60-inch LG smart TV, 4K, way better than what we had, and it's like half the price. So they are definitely dropping. Unless you want one of those cool fancy curved ones, they're pretty cheap nowadays.
I can't stand those curved ones. And I got a curved one.
You got a curved monitor.
To me, that's the great times we live in. Technology is advancing faster than they can actually get it out to the consumer to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks for the consumer because there's so many different options.
Yeah.
I will say, like, for me, like, I was kind of sitting there thinking the future of, like, gaming with cloud being involved. Like, I've seen the Unreal Engine used for, like, The Mandalorian, like the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just crazy that they use a game engine to create those realistic graphics. And, geez, Mom, go away. But yeah, like I can only imagine with cloud gaming how unbelievably realistic things could possibly get.
Yeah.
To have all that horsepower on servers, just
someone else's server, not yours.
Yeah, not mine. I can't afford the expensive stuff.
I'm actually kind of interested to see what VR can do in cloud gaming.
Ooh,
As
yes.
far as you being able to actually put on the gear and fight somebody in China if you wanted to.
Yeah, I have a buddy who talks about VR all the time, and he says right now it kind of sucks because they're so bulky, kind of heavy. I was like, yeah, I'm hoping this whole VR thing will kind of help with that wireless connection, and it'll be less bulky in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's going to be the same thing as 3D where it just kind of dies off.
I think it has a lot of room to improve upon the cloud system than just say the Sony Pass or the Xbox Pass, whatever you have. That's why actually with the deal Sony is doing with Microsoft is they're actually helping improve a lot of aspects of Microsoft's cloud.
Oh.
I forgot what I read. But they actually, what I'm saying, they actually have teams, Sony and Microsoft, that's looking to improve the cloud system of Microsoft. I guess you.
I did not expect that because, like, I figured. I guess I don't know much about the next generation consoles. So is PlayStation gonna have like two different devices? Are they gonna have like the console and the streaming, or is it just one device kind of thing? Or oh no, did we lose him again?
Might have lost him again.
Oh no. Ah.
This episode hates us.
This is just, I'm defeated.
This is why. Yeah, see, this whole episode with all these mistakes is like why we need the cloud.
Oh. Dang it!
Fifth time's a charm.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were having the Twitch chat. I was like, I'm not seeing that.
He lost us completely that time.
Oh.
We may just cut this short and see if we can get back on to talk about his game that he's making.
Yeah. I forgot you mentioned that to me. Let's do that.
Maybe
because I'm personally curious about the next generation consoles because I know there's so much rumors.
Yeah,
and I don't know anything except for the Xbox. I kind of know the Xbox because they've been more upfront, but PlayStation's so like.
They're sort of hiding other stuff. I know, like, comparative wise, I think the technology or the hardware is pretty much the same.
Mm.
And I know PlayStation is now going to be completely what's that called?
Backwards compatible.
Backwards compatible.
Are you sure?
I think that's what they're saying. They're trying to be completely backwards compatible.
Can I take my CD and download it to the cloud and then like
that would be so cool.
Yeah.
But probably not.
Probably not. I'll have to probably re-download. I should just go all digital. I have not. Just because, like my Switch, like I have 128 gigabyte micro SD card, and
okay, he's calling us.
Ah, damn it! I gotta get up. That shit is like full already, and I get all of mine like cartridges.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you again.
We're back.
Back again. All right.
But can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's the important part. It's not much of a podcast if you can't hear the person.
So this is definitely a good verifier of why we need the cloud to work.
That's a good idea. My Starlink.
Twitch. Sorry, actually, I think someone new is like watching us.
Yeah.
Oh,
it might be one of those.
Okay.
Spam.
I don't know. Well,
or
welcome.
At least they make banners.
Welcome.
We will check out your URL, new person.
Yeah.
But yes, we were just sort of rambling on about the next gen for the Xbox and the PlayStation, and how currently it's looking like they're about the same hardware wise.
Well, I was saying I don't know much about the PlayStation one.
I saw something that compared the stuff, but they're being a little, PlayStation sort of holding back a little bit. But I know you're thinking, but pretty much like this whole potentially could be the end of like the last generation of actual like focus on consoles. I'm sure like the next gen they will, but it won't be as focused on the consoles. They may like do like a here like what Nintendo's doing right now, where they're releasing just an upgraded Switch now, like with better this and that.
An upgraded Switch.
Well,
Yeah.
if you notice the design of the new Xbox Series X,
Looks like a
it's
mini
not
fridge.
a console shape at all. It looks more like a. No, well, the goal they was going for is your living room PC to hook up to your big screen TV, and that's what they tried to accomplish.
It's a Mac Pro.
You know, it looks big and bulky, but they actually say the size is not that gigantic from what people were saying.
Huh.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell with like a picture to like real life.
Yeah, you need to stick a hand in there.
We need like a banana for scale
versus laying down.
Yeah.
So you're making a game?
Actually, I'm started a mobile game.
Oh, a mobile game. Okay.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and hear about that before we cut out again.
$200 million. Yeah, I don't have $200 million to go into a budget to make a PlayStation game.
I'll be right back.
Dang it.
The baby's going off. There's just everything going on this episode.
Oh. She's not feeling good today. She just woke up, or she was a little sick yesterday, and then she just took a nap, so I think it really is hitting her. Anyways, so you're making a game, a mobile game.
So let's go with the history with that. How did you get to this point where you're like, okay, I'm just going to make my own game? I know the story, but some of our viewers may not. I know some of them do.
There's a game that me and Thomas played together that it just got to the point, everybody knows the meta is going to change in game, in a mobile game. But what they just did was completely, it was just too far over the top, and it's like the whole community is over it. They didn't only they changed the rarity of the monsters in the game from legendary to what they call mythical. Well, the stats of the mythical are so far off the chart that all these 500-600 legendaries that you grinded and spent money and hard work and time on, they came obsolete overnight. And I was like, man, I'm so sick of this game. I said, I'm going to take my shot at doing my own. So I have 2 developers from a company. I can't say which one or who they are because they have contract signed that could cost them their jobs. And also have another guy that was on a game prior to the one we play now that's helping in on the project. And he's finishing up his season 3 beta either this month or the beginning of April. And when he does, we're going full steam ahead on the game that I came up with that we're going to try. Everybody seems to be excited about it, though.
So what is the what's the game? Like, what's the concept? What is it?
All right. Well, I can't go too far in details because
as many details as you can give us.
All right. Well, it's just going to be a turn-based game like what we played with Marvel Avenger Alliance and Monster Legends.
Okay.
It's going to have PvP. It's going to have wars. It's got a thing that I call Hero Quest, where you actually have a time quest to finish, and you'll get armor, weapons. You'll get the hero if you finish it in the time, and if you finish it in plenty of time, you can actually start it over and then get more powerful stuff. But it's pretty much the basics of like any turn-based mobile game.
Most of those games out there now,
you get doing a lot with the mythology of the world.
Oh, so mythology over the world. It's like different, like say like Greek gods, the North
Greek gods,
Norse
gods, Hindu gods.
Ooh,
but no difficulty spike, right?
Do what now?
No difficulty spike?
No difficulties?
Yeah, difficulty spike. Like you were saying how you're playing a game and then they had that mythical difficulty that just thrown out there.
Oh, you talking about the rarities?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a flatline rarity, but there will be classes. There will be mortals, there will be gods, demigods, like monsters like Medusa, Kraken, stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds. I do like that concept. Different mythologies.
So, can you tell us like how far in the development it is?
Well, I actually just got started.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we got probably like 6 months of content wrote down. It's not coded yet. We're going to run it off the Unity engine.
Ooh.
And for the past, I'd say 2 months, I've been grinding on C#, trying to learn it to the best of my abilities before I actually go full in. I've actually started on the tutorial. So that I'm hoping to get screenshots out within a month of the characters, because like you'll actually start the game off, you'll be your own character. You'll get to pick like your avatar, hair color, skin color. You'll grind and you'll be immortal going through the world, but you'll be getting weapons and armor, and you'll fight along with gods and other characters from the mythology. But I tell you what, the main thing is the research that I've been doing. There are some killer characters I never knew about in mythology.
Oh, really?
I think that would be my favorite part, is just doing the research on like the different gods and monsters and this and that. That'd be so much fun. If you need help with that, I'll gladly do some research on that type of stuff. Now, are you going to add like descriptions and like little histories of the different gods and stuff?
Yes, they'll have their own little stories.
Ooh.
That will be included in the gameplay.
Is any of this like in the D&D session?
Oh my gosh, I don't have my notebook with me, but there was this Irish Welsh god. I guess he's more of a demigod, but he is actually, they called him the Irish Hulk because he would spasm out and his body would grow like the Hulk's would when he would go into battle. And that's actually the premises for what Marvel got the Incredible Hulk off of, was
really?
an actual person from that mythology.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. I cannot think of his name.
That's cool. I'm learning some more stuff now. Man. And this is your first ever game that you've ever made?
Very interesting.
Like you've never made a game before?
Well, no, not from start to finish, not from scratch. I've played around and helped people with some of theirs, and like my daughter plays Roblox. I helped her build her own little world in that.
Oh, okay.
That's about the extent. But I have been playing with the Unity engine now for since I decided I was going to do this, and it's very interesting. It's got me hooked just doing it, even if I didn't make a game to try to put out. And the main reason I'm putting out the game is because the whole community, like I said, they're just so disappointed. And I was like, man, I could do way better than these people. And
you just got to put your money where your mouth is. Let me see what I can actually do.
Yeah. Guys, I know I quit playing that game, and it was a while ago, the one we've played, and like I was already like, all right, they're getting way too money grabby. They keep adding all this new stuff. They're making it impossible to keep up unless you spend money. I can't afford to play this game. Is basically how I got. So that's why I quit. I was like, I just can't do it. And yeah,
mine's gonna be way player friendly than what theirs is.
I know. I imagine you're going to have some, options for paying for some stuff, but are you going to make it to where?
Oh, of course.
Is it going to be like if you pay, you're going to be overpowered, or is it just gives you some little extra things, like maybe like the loot box sort of type style, where it's just more cosmetic stuff, or maybe certain monsters or heroes? Or are you not sure yet?
It's not going to be like I don't have any plans to put loot boxes in, but I do have like boost and stuff like that can help players if they want to advance faster. They can.
Mm-hmm.
But I will also have it where all free to play, and they'll get the to their desired rankings, just be a little bit slower.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
My goal is, if you like, you know as well as I do in our game, there's like a handful of whales who can pay to get every character maxed out. Maybe 10 in the whole game. My goal is, if you can get 10,000 to spend $20 to $50 a month, that's a lot better than a few hundred spending $400 a month.
Yeah.
Making games is very interesting. I've never like made a full on one, but I've kind of tinkered it with the Cry engine and the Unreal engine, and I kind of jumped into it.
Unreal's more advanced than Unity.
Yeah, a lot of it over my head, but I've tinkered with it, and I used to do a lot of like CGI work, and I found that making games is really interesting, and like you have to be kind of mindful how many polygons you throw in there, and you got to be more creative in how you trick the game to look good but not be super performance heavy. Because like CGI, you can just throw whatever and it'll render it out at some point.
Mm-hmm. I've done like RPG Maker.
That's why I actually got 3 good developers who's helped me along the way.
Yeah. That's just something I had to learn, because like I was just like, oh, I'm gonna build this rock wall and it's gonna be all super detailed, and then it started running really slow, and I was like, oh, I can't just do that. Like I gotta use like textures and like special maps to actually get it to look good.
Yeah. Oh, there was some game I read something about. There was some game where like I can't remember if they just couldn't get it to work or if like something was stopping it, but they couldn't get like buses to work. So what they did was basically put a person underneath like the ground layer, and they made the bus the hat for the person. So the person is wearing a hat that's a bus that the player can get into, and the bus followed like the path the person walked. Because for whatever reason they couldn't get the bus to work, so they just did it that way.
Oh, good jeez.
That is the greatest fix to something I've ever heard of.
I'll tell you what, when I get ready for an alpha release, I'll let y'all try it out and y'all can do a review on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely down for some alpha.
Like, let's try this out. Oh, man.
Thomas, you know as well as I do that our game, they didn't listen to the folks one bit.
Oh, no, they never did. They never did.
My main thing is I would love the constructive criticism to give the players what they actually want.
Yeah, see, that's what a developer really needs. You know, you want the consumer and the players to play your game. If they give you suggestions that are reasonable, I mean, there's certain things that you just can't do. You know, but if you get like enough people like, hey, we would like this option, or like this would be a cool idea, at least let them know like if you can't do it, why you can't do it. But at least work with the people like, okay, yeah, we'll do what we can to get there. That's a lot of things with some of these people or these game companies. They don't care. They're throwing out what they want. They pretend to hear what you say, and then they do the complete opposite.
Yes. Well, the game we played, if you know the history, was their own independent company, started by a group of people in Barcelona, Spain. And they did a great job when they first started, but it got big, and they sold, or Take-Two bought them out for about $287 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
And the company itself probably wasn't even worth $1 million. So now Take-Two is jacking everything up left and right to try to make some of that money back that they lost buying them out.
Yeah.
So
that explains why they have races pretty much every week in that game. That's their moneymaker.
Exactly.
Which everyone's been talking about it even before I quit. Like, well, why don't we all just not do the races, and that will sort of put a big hold in their finances.
Yeah.
But no one ever did. Everyone's still going after all the monsters all the time.
Well, they kind of burned everybody's bridges as far as it goes, spending money on the game. And they made everybody's account obsolete.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the new monsters, it's just they're way overpowering, and now you got to spend $300-$400 to get a fully ranked one of them. Nah,
Yeah,
you steal everybody's accounts off.
they got that money for the mobile game. $300-$400 for one monster for
Hey,
mobile game.
you know
Pretty
what?
much.
Some people might think it's worth it.
There are people that will actually spend that type of money on it.
I hate those people.
Oh, dude, you might think I'm joking, but there are some billionaires that play that game that have themselves.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I think I've spent maybe $30 to $40 in the years I played that game on that game. Everything else has just been grinding. So it got to the point where it's like I can't.
25 of those for me.
Yeah, like I couldn't get to the point where I couldn't spend money, and I did not like that. That's where like a game's like no for me. Like I can't, no matter how many years I spend on the game, no matter how many friends that play it. It's like after a certain point, like
It's a lot of mobile games though.
yeah.
Like there's that wall that you hit where like there might be a free option, but you'd end up like spending days like getting to a little bit of progression.
Yeah.
But they got you. They enticed you.
I gave that company so many ideas, and they never played on any of it. I told them a way to keep some of the older characters where you can actually still use them. They was talking about bringing out skins. I said, well, put new traits, put new buffs on them. Let them pull them off the shelf and be able to play them again.
That's where Fortnite kind of did pretty good.
Yeah, we looked at that with
always having to evolve, but keeping everybody balanced.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them that. Because like I played it recently, I was like, geez, it is completely different than when I first started playing. Like I don't even play it that much, but it's just kind of cool that it does that.
Yeah.
I got a 7-year-old that kicks everybody's ass.
Yeah.
There's those kids in that Fortnite.
Yeah.
That Roblox.
Dango kids and their dango Fortnite.
So, question: you are learning Unity, and you're kind of working with people. Are you basically the only one building your game, or do you have like sort of a team?
I have 3 different developers that actually work for gaming companies that's helping me.
So, like, they're helping you, but like, what are they? I guess I'm not sure if I can ask this. Like, what exactly are you like designing the game, or like are they doing some like the coding or?
Oh, I got people doing different things.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they pretty much just like work under you, I'm guessing.
Well, they go into the game. You can have like different people log in and work on it.
Oh, okay.
So I have like one that's like doing the artwork.
Right. Okay.
I got one. Actually, there's 3 of us. Me and 2 other guys are doing the coding.
Hmm. Okay, I was just kind of curious because I was like, I was wondering how much of it is like, oh yeah, you got some people that kind of help, but really you're the one doing it all or something. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
that was
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, one guy, he's mostly he don't actually log in and say do the work, but he's helped us with like the logarithm for the wars and PvP. He actually works for a mobile company. He's the one that's got the contract. If he gets caught working on it, that breaches his contract, he can lose his job and all that.
Okay.
So he can't actually physically get in there and do it.
Huh. Contracts.
Wendy wants to know, what are you hoping for a time frame for the game? Like to get into alpha, then potentially be into full
I hope
effect.
to have an alpha out either end of summer or beginning of fall.
End of summer, beginning of fall. All right, sounds like a good. Yeah, so you were saying that April-ish, you're hoping to go full force on it.
Yes. It really depends because if we all have just been in there tinkering right now, and I've actually been jotting down all the ideas, the characters, their stories, the skills, their traits, all that kind of stuff. I've been jotting that down, and just now got to the point where actually working on the tutorial. Once we do that, I have a mindset of about 10 characters I want to release in the first 2 months. And then try to get it out there and get people playing. And however it picks up, which I think it will do pretty good because I have people that's played with me on many different games who are wanting to get into it.
Yeah.
So if it picks up steam, then I'll, say it gets 5,000 downloads in the first month. Then I'll start going a little bit harder. Once you got the basis, it's just plug and play character and change the sprite,
Yeah.
the skills and all that stuff.
Yeah. It sounds like you have a pretty solid idea, like how you're gonna go about it. So I'm definitely interested. Definitely waiting for it to try. I like the idea of it. The different culture, gods and all that.
So I got a question. What is the hardest part about making a game?
I couldn't answer that yet.
It's too new into
I'm
it.
not that far along.
Okay, fair enough.
I would say probably right now, considering the knowledge that I know I have around me, I would probably say that just getting everybody on a time to get together and do it all at one time.
Hey, that sounds like our podcast.
Sounds like most of life. Just getting everybody.
I know we
on the
talked
same-
about this for like a while, and it took us forever to just get a time frame. Like, all right, let's do it.
I think at this point, our biggest issue was the cameras.
hey, no, they're working. They're working.
Bad connection.
Yeah, that too. So are you just how's this going to be released? Is it going to be like Android and iPhone or?
Oh, well, you can release anything you do on Unity, you can release on Apple, Android. You can easily even get to the point of releasing them on consoles.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
I
Cloud
heard
gaming only.
one of the Unity was one of the top engines used on the Nintendo Switch. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's probably also the most friendly. Can't get the word out. Friendly user.
Yeah.
For the other engines. Now, Unreal is probably the most advanced.
That's why I'm saying like a lot of it's over my
I
head.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
I
probably wouldn't even be able to tackle it.
looked at Unreal, and I drew a square, and then I quit. And that's my experience with Unreal.
I gotta check out Unity because I hear a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
I love dabbling in those kind of things.
I need to buy the newest RPG maker. That's where I'm at. It's super easy.
If you just download it, they have all these different exercises you can do to practice, and it walks you through it. So, I mean, it's very, like I said, it's very user-friendly to do compared to the others.
Yeah. I think my brother's told me that because he's touched it a little bit. All right.
But you need to learn C#.
What's up?
I said, Unity, you need to learn C#.
Oh, C#.
Yeah. I know a little
even
C++.
know
A little bit.
If you can like learn C++, C# would come to you. C++ probably would.
I've kind of looked through the books, just kind of go to the bookstore and always open them up, just kind of take a look, and they seem very similar, but I've never touched it before, so. And I don't remember much C++, just like a few things.
Programs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have programs on there that teach you.
And YouTube videos. Lots of YouTube videos.
Tons of YouTube videos.
I should do a code YouTube video, like showing people how to do code.
Yeah? Do you know a lot?
Nope. It's just gonna be me watching a YouTube video of how to do code.
So what he did was,
yeah, basically, like, all right, so today we're gonna do. I'll just like copy my face onto someone else's like video, and then just record my own voice.
That'd be legit.
I've tried code. I've tried learning. I've tried all these different apps. It does not stick with me. Like most things, like in studying on anything, just does not stick. Not a good learner.
Just you gotta keep doing it like repetitively.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my problem.
That's the problem. I gotta keep doing it. I don't. Nope.
Is all the people listening? They still not able to hear me?
No, they can hear you.
Hear you. I think
our Twitch has been a little rough.
It was doing all right for a bit there. I don't know.
Wendy said she can hear. Our live stream usually just consists of Wendy and then people sort of popping in and out for the whole time we're there.
Yeah, they'll show up for like 2 minutes and they'll exit. Like, all right, well.
We have like, it usually gets to about like 7 people on the Twitch here or there, but it's like 7 different people throughout. They sort of pop in and out. And then, we record this and then we put it on YouTube and all our other podcast listening platforms. I think our YouTube's our big one. We get a lot more views on the YouTube stuff.
Yeah. You should do it like a live stream of you making the game.
That would be interesting. Like when you put some work in, doing a little YouTube video, watching you go about with it.
It's like I don't want to look dumb in front of everybody.
I tell you something I do want to do that I thought would be great for the game that we played if they did it. I want to have like a weekly podcast of players to be able to send in questions and I answer them live, like if they have ideas or question about something or a bug or anything like that along those lines. I might have to get y'all to show me how to do that.
Yeah, that actually be a pretty smart idea. At least if anything, if you just do like, you have like a Facebook page for it, for the game itself, and then you just go live like once a week, and people can join in, it's like type you questions, you can answer them. Or you could go ahead and try to do the podcast thing,
and I was
recording.
I even have a name for the segment. It'd be called From the Top of Olympus.
Ooh, I do like that. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Wendy said hire us to do it.
What to do the live stream thing? Yeah. just get Thomas. Like I always ask him questions. I mean, you use Streamlabs.
Yeah, Streamlabs. We do live on Twitch and Facebook.
Yeah, I know. Have you ever checked out Skyrim Together?
Checked out Skyrim?
Skyrim Together. It's like a special mod for Skyrim. Yeah, they every once in a while they'll do a live stream of them like coding for it and trying to get it to where basically it'll become like an online multiplayer thing. It's kind of cool. I tested it out once. The wifey and I were playing, and we got through one mission and it started glitching out. So hadn't touched it since, but it was pretty cool when we were playing together. It's like, this is how Skyrim was supposed to be. But yeah, they do like live streams, and I think it's really cool to like watch them do stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like to go ahead and do like having videos, you know, probably like showing people a glimpse of like you working on it and getting things created, so they can sort of see how it's all progressing. definitely like the idea of going live, if not weekly, at least like maybe once a month, just like answering questions, getting feedback, and talking to your fans about the game, getting their ideas.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm worried about alpha right now. Okay, you guys chill.
Let's get to alpha first. The alpha's going to be the big one.
It's like, let me at least show my ideas. Jeez, you already wanted to critique me.
I'm actually getting to the point where I'm going to start having to go ahead and set up a Discord channel and a Facebook page, like y'all was saying. And start.
We're going to start getting the hype going.
Telling people that's what I'm talking about. I'm just mainly waiting on my boy Jason to get done with his beta of season 3 done, and then me and him's gonna start hitting it hard.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the main thing I'm working on. He said he was wanting to finish it, and he said he should have that finished probably by the end of this month, and he said next month we'll get going on it.
Oh, man.
And he's now got the experience, and the dude is as good as any professional I've ever seen.
Wendy's like, oh, he said a name. Edit that out.
Leave it for safety reasons.
Yeah, but he's not under a contract with anybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, he's not contracted. You're good.
You just got a first name. It's all good. Or is it a middle name?
Yeah, who knows? It could be an alias.
It's like George.
Yeah, George.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. Like,
it does sound interesting. Definitely, I love the mythology sort of thing, and then having someone who I know who's been playing these games and knows how they are, knows how the fans get after a while, knows what not to do on a game.
Don't do this.
So it's gonna be. I'm definitely excited for it now. I know you haven't really said much about it. You've brought it up a few times in the game chats we're in. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this to happen.
I've always thought about it like this. A game that a true gamer could write or would write. All the other fans, because you're in the chats, you're on the pages, you hear the complaints. You know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could actually just put idea to game, you'd have a hit. I'm not even looking for a hit. I'm just looking to do something fun for all the people I've had the privilege of meeting and playing with over the years.
Yeah.
It's a work of art. It's funny because I always want to be really good at drawing, right? And sometimes I'm like, I'm going to draw this. And I got this image in my head, it looks awesome, and then when I put it on paper, I'm like, that looks like crap. I could probably see it being hard to commence in a few areas. I don't know. Game development's probably a little different, but
yeah,
I'm sure sometimes it's a pain.
Well, he hasn't got too far into it yet. We'll see. He'll come back on here in a few months and be like, "Yeah, this is some BS. This you guys are screwed."
No, I want to go all the way with it. I think with the people I have, 2 of them do it for a living. One does it for a hobby. So
he can't hold a smile back. He's so happy about this. Yeah. It's like this project's his baby. He's like, oh man, I can't wait to show you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we good to. What's up?
Hopefully, I'll have some screenshots for y'all very soon.
Yes.
Do you have a name yet for it?
Oh, that's a good question.
Actually, I do. I have to check and actually have the name for it, and I have to check to make sure it's not taken.
You know what?
So I can't say. But if it's not taken, I would like to call the game Legends of Mythology.
Okay.
All right.
That would be a good one to check.
Yeah, that would definitely. That seems like there's probably something similar to that somewhere.
I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I feel like that one would be taken, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
I don't think Brothers by Law was taken. We just kind of went with it, didn't we?
And like I saw nothing about Brothers by Law like anywhere really. Like I checked, there was nothing podcast wise or anything, but it's Brothers by Law. So I was like, whatever, let's just go with it.
We're gonna find out years later. We're like, ooh.
Yeah. We'll have to check when we eventually.
So here's the catch: you're selling merchandise already, and don't know if anybody has that.
True.
Well, yeah, you go on Amazon, search Brothers by Law. All you find is like, oh, here's a gift for your brother-in-law, or T-shirts that say "Brothers." Here's a favorite brother-in-law. There's nothing Brothers by Law. So,
which was clever on your part.
Yeah, the by, not in by.
I remember like for a little bit there, it was throwing me for a loop. It's like by, doggone it.
Yep,
but it works now.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're safe. Eventually, we'll get to the point where we actually need to see about
whenever the alpha is out. We should like do like a live stream. Wait, if we are able to do a live stream, we should do a live stream.
Yeah,
of us checking out your alpha build
and doing a little stream of testing it.
It's kind of cool. Be like, all right, guys, this is the game. This is the official name. Maybe.
Yeah,
but if it's available yet.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to close this off?
There's so many different alternatives you can play around that.
Yeah. Or do you got like other questions?
What might not be there today might be there by the time I get ready to release it.
Yeah. There's always new things popping up, so you always got to be careful with
Disney
that.
might buy it.
Yeah, Disney might buy it. They probably have like a bunch of different names bought already.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're going to use this one of these days. We haven't used it yet, but we're going to. That's what a legal team's for, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we want this name. Can you make sure it's good? Maybe one day I should do that.
I actually do have to get in touch with the party, though.
Wait, what's that?
So, I mean, I have to have some NDAs drawn up before it gets full blown up with the two other guys that's actually working for a company.
Yeah.
It's just to protect my investment that they don't steal any ideas while they work on it.
Oh, they're going to come out and they're going to take it and have their own game made before they even started doing yours.
Like, yeah, we made this game. Like, no, wait, no, I made that game. It's like the social network all over again.
Yeah.
Right? That's basically what happened on the social network with Facebook, and he was saying he was making their website, Banana making Facebook, and
yeah.
But they won, so I mean, but they're also pretty wealthy, so I guess if you have good lawyers, you're good. What's up? Oh, when you send some stuff?
There's a music group called Brothers by Law.
No, there's not.
I call lies on that.
All right, so it was a boy band too.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, if we ever have the Switch, I guess we can.
No,
we'll take the S and put it to Z.
We'll just put podcast at the end.
All right, well, we keep it productions and podcasts, so
you can be a music band. We'll be podcast. Go away.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you won't have any more questions?
Oh, I'm good, man. Like, I'm just excited to try it out.
Yeah, I'm actually super stoked now to try this game out.
You guys were like talking about ideas back and forth, and I'm like, damn, man, I gotta check out whatever game you guys been playing. And
no, don't check that game out.
Don't check that game out. You're like, no, that one's bad.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and go home and check out RPG Maker and try to make my own game again.
I know, right? Isn't this like inspiring? Like, hey, man, I'm just one day woke up and I was like, I'm gonna make a game. I'm like, man, I want to do that. All right, so do you have like a yeah? Do you have like a website or something that people can check you out on, or
anything to plug?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Dang.
Well, we'll have to come back at some point.
Okay.
Well, I want to have some kind of physical to show them. Like I said, I want to get some screenshots to show them the character that they'll be, the other characters that they'll play. So, I mean, I'd like to have one of some of the effects from battle and just something to show them. Just putting a page out there, but
yeah,
when I do,
if you just have like, yeah, we're doing this, nobody's gonna care.
Yeah, gotta have something to show.
Yes.
Okay.
But when I do have one, I'll give it to Thomas. Y'all can tell your followers to check it out.
Yes.
We will. As soon as we get that name, everyone's going to know. All like 10 to 20 of our fans.
Hey, no, we got 100, almost 170, okay?
I think it just depends. You know, it sort of bounced around. We had a few really good episodes.
Yeah, some really good ones.
And I think we're going to blow up here soon. That's my hope.
In a good way.
Gonna blow up with the coronavirus. All right, thank you for enjoying the podcast, because I know you did. Now go ahead and go to www.brothersbylawproductions.com. That's our fancy, cool website. In that website, you can find links to our merchandise. Currently is Amazon. You can find links to our latest YouTube videos. I try to keep that updated with new videos. And we have all the places you can find the podcast, as well as all our social media links. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to all of those.
And if you want to help us out, we have a Patreon as well, a $5 tier, which includes a Discord, a video, and a personal email, and a shout-out on our episodes. A $10 tier, which includes all that, plus a t-shirt. And if you are feeling extra frisky with your money, you can give us a $20, and you can get a plaque signed by us, as well as access to our Discord, a video, and an email with a shout-out.
Go ahead, check us out. Thank you for watching.